And hi, how are you today? We've got a question in the chat. What is adulting? Adulting is everything you do as an adult. It's not what you think. There's nothing naughty about it. There's bills, cleaning, cooking, taking care of everything that needs to be taken care of, making appointments, doctor's appointments, being a responsible adult. No, it's more than choring. It's like knowing that every once in a while you have to go to a healthcare professional, getting that prescription, thinking about saving, and being all around responsible adult. That's that's like what my whole calendar is about that I've posted on my main account. Rob, hey. Oh, please don't text and drive. Please don't text and drive. Please go be safe. We are discussing adulting because Dear Between thought that it is only choring. Well, it's not. Let's start the game, and I'm gonna show you. I have a whole book on adulting because apparently it's a big problem with our generation that has been notoriously sheltered and notoriously like hand by their parents. As in, we've all been like, oh, do you want food? Let me cook for you. Oh, do you want to be tucked in? Let me do that. Oh my god. Of course I didn't do that again. Of course I didn't switch my scene. Oh my god, I really need stream elements deck. Ugh. Next thing for the stream, because I'm seeing Witcher, you're not seeing Witcher. Damn. Alt tab. Now I know. Yep. Professional streamer here. Not. Hi Jeff 1S, how are you doing? Toad? I don't know what toad means. Like, I mean, I still don't know enough of Witcher jargon to know what Nymph K means. Dear Between. I'm sorry, Dear Between, we've never actually talked about, like, what age range do you fall into? What is your cultural background? Because it's such a big theme now in the world, adulting. You're 30, well, as old as I am. You should know about adulting. Like, hold on for a second, guys. I'm gonna show you a book on adulting, which I should read more. See, it was so easy to find because I have so... Oh, you're good. How good are you? Do you want to hear about adulting? How to become a grown-up in 468 steps. Easy-ish. So, it's like on everything, like how to negotiate your lease, how to like deal with landlords, where to go seek help. What is 40K? Should you get whatever shares of your company or not? Not your company, but the company you're working for. What is a good starting set for a kitchen? Because, you know, you go into the whole wide world and you have never cooked. And you're like, what the F? How do I go about this? What do you need to do to clean? Like, I still don't know very basics because, like, my partner is sometimes like, you're putting fish on the same cutting board that you're putting vegetables on. And I'm like, what's wrong with that? That's the only world/life I know. So something very evident to people who have been doing, like, responsible stuff versus people who were cherished as single children. Of course you would. Why separate the food? Apparently it's a good idea to separate the food. And I didn't know because apparently cross-contamination. I'm still unclear on what cross-contamination is. Okay, as promised, we start today with a bit of inventory management. Let us see if we can move closer to creating mastercrafted armor. No, it's not pedantic as such. It's just main precautions. Like I have a friend who used to work in a food industry. Like he used to be like a waiter until he moved into tech, you know, like and excelled in that capacity. And they like went through very rigorous training, like how long you should leave one type of food out, but not the other type of food out. Like if you gave me chicken, if I haven't by chance watched Gordon Ramsay deal with MasterChef, I would have never known that it's bad not to leave chicken uncooked, you know, like you serve beef medium rare, why won't you serve chicken medium rare? And that's what adulting is about. Raw ground meat is known as tartar and is a very known delicacy. Let's talk to him, and maybe he can help us craft shit. Well. Yes, that's what I'm telling you. And I could have easily not known that. And there's a lot of like gaps in my life education like this. Daniel, how are you? We still have our deal, right? This is happening. What we've discussed before happening. How are you? Are you all excited? Ooh, guys. While there's not too many of us, it's not gonna leak out. Tomorrow, me and my company, like a couple of representatives, we're going to Apple's office to discuss stuff. Apple's office, you know, not like buying hardware, to discuss how we're gonna implement a feature that is dependent on Apple's native code. Just casually. I think like I'm giving it more importance than anyone else would. Very last day. A floss hair clip. Should we clip it? I think we should. Thank you. It's hard to do when your hair is this short. Okay, what is this? Dark steel? No, we don't need that. We need enhanced woven boots. Did we sell woven boots? F my life, I could totally see us selling woven boots. To whom? Fuck. Should we start again? I think I don't have any woven boots. Okay, go from the bottom. Then, what are the woven boots? We don't have leather scraps. We definitely could source it. Fuck, I didn't mean to buy it. I don't know what's happening. This is very complicated. I need all of my concentration in order to be able to deal with it. Okay, what do we need for anything? Boots. We need leather scraps. Oh, okay, we can buy that. That's not too expensive. 1, 2, 3, 4. Craft item. So we have one of enhanced woven boots. We need... What do we need? Superior woven boots. We can have them. Okay. Meteorite silver string. I can buy this component. It's fine. But this meteorite silver inglet we will have to craft. Meteorite silver inglet. Meteorite silver. Okay, we can craft that. Craft. 1, 2. I think 2 was all that was needed. Then we go in superior woven boots. Craft them. And what are we left with? We're left with master crafted woven boots. String is missing. We can buy string. We craft them. And I think we're left with Grandmaster woven boots. And what is missing is Demetrium plate. Yeah, so I think we should focus on Demetrium plate. Daniel. I wonder if you could help me with something. But I think you might not, because you won't have time. But are you excited? I needed some screenshots or whatever stories or tweets where people were praising your team's work, your wider department's work, if you understand. You know, praising the gift wielding acumen of your colleagues and you yourself, because we're talking about similar function in my present company. And I was wondering if you could help me get to that enriched Demetrium oil. Enriched Demetrium ore. How do I get that? Meteorite silver ingot. Okay. Can I get enriched Demetrium ore? I can make it. From what? From Demetrium ore? From... Okay, from this ore. Okay, awesome. Let's craft like 2 of them. Because we needed this type of an ore. Interesting. I know I can buy it, but I don't want to spend all of my money on it. I'm already spending a lot on everything else. You know, you just must be able to. Let me check on Jira a bit. No, there are some feedback presentations that reference. Yeah, just like, you know, screenshot. And I know the company was sharing Instagram stories with praise and with gifts and with like saying, hey, that's awesome. So it would be very cool, especially if it's something like somewhere public that I can reference on Twitter or on Instagram, you know, like if your references have their whatever Instagram name and it's public and there's no trespassing of anything. She wouldn't know and I got used to that. Well, yeah, I mean, it's just like here, each of these ingredients is bonkers expensive. Like, okay, let's go and see. I think what we would first want to do would be chest armor. And I think that's, what is it? Grandmaster? Mastercraft degree. Don't I have it? Oh, yeah, I have. So, what is missing? Infused slicer hide. Okay, we're gonna look into that, but we can make 2 Demetrium plates. And look, I would spend all of my money. It's like almost 5,000 each. But we can craft 2 of these. It's fine, it's fine. Enriched Demetrium plate. Can I make it? Enriched Demetrium plate components missing. Okay, I need to do the ingot. So, by the way, we would need some of these. Okay, let's craft 1. Where can we get slicered draconoid hide? Okay, we just need more draconoid hide. I think we can disassemble something, but we also need it. We also needed this inglet. Enriched. Okay, we can make 1. We need more of these. Okay, so we still can't make anything. Okay, we need cured draconoid leather. Do we have draconoid leather? Where do we go to disassemble items? Dismantle. We need to find something draconoid leather. Fuck me if I know. Forktail hide. That sounds right. Monster carapace? Oh, no. No, how come? It's dragon hide. It should work. Interesting. Wait. Hardened leather, monster blood? No. Oh. Okay, we have 2 infused slicered hides. That's great. What do you mean it's adulting? Going into components and understanding what you need to do with them? I'd agree. I don't know, yeah, I'm not following conversation. Sometimes I'm losing track really quickly. I think we don't have it. Like, let's check again. What are we missing for Grandmaster this? We're missing enriched Demetrium plates, and we cannot make even one of them. Right? Okay, what about silver sword? We have nothing. Leather scraps. Well, leather scraps we can always buy. But the fact that we don't have this shit is very, very nasty. Can we make gauntlets at least? Grandmaster, we can. It's gonna take everything out of us. You think we should? I don't think we should. I think we should push it to get our last bits and pieces for the proper armor, like chest armor. Okay, that was uneventful. Can we sell something to him? Reckoner. Okay, why am I using some sort of a deficient sword? Because I'm definitely using some sort of a non-great sword. Woven silver sword mastercrafted. Why do I have 2 of them? What's wrong with me? Okay, I can sell this one. Okay. Must have just found it somewhere. Well, that was underwhelming and uneventful.
Farewell.
Good luck on the path.
Okay, let's equip greatest swords. And let's then put some clothes on that Anna Henrietta will be happy to see us in. Sorry, guys. What do I have for... Okay. This was the most epic sword ever in this game, so I guess you would never need anything else. But just out of curiosity. Steel sword, this one is better. All silver swords suck against the one that we have equipped. Yeah, I don't think we're ever going back. This doesn't even cost that much, so we're not gonna get anything from out of it. Okay, good. Let's change him for the for that private party that we're gonna attend now. We even bought some dashing boots. Not too bad. I guess a lot of people would have chosen black and white, so he would be like Yennefer, but a boy. Boy Yennefer, how about that? I would be interested, but not with the character of Yennefer's. That's a bit too hard. Okay, this was where we actually... Herb store? Why are you leading me to a herb store? Oh, this is where we're meeting her. That's great, that worked out.
Late. Why does that not surprise me?
Story of my life. Like, as in me being late. Shouldn't we get worried now or something? Dear Between, how are you doing, by the way? How was your day today?
Well, well. I did not expect you to
Ooh,
have
we're
such
matching.
a sense of style. Not all bad. Nothing like a budding artist, of course, but...
I was so happy
Just one other
today
detail.
on my way to
Here,
work
put it on.
that I'm gonna work
mask.
today, and it's
All
so
who
much better
attend the
than being in
Mandragoras Soiree
Spain.
wear them. If you have one on, no one asks who you are.
Because his white hair is so nondescript. Damn. Why do they wear masks? So nobody
Any idea
feels
why they wear
ashamed.
masks?
Likely because they imagine it oh so very romantic and mysterious. The truth is far simpler. This way, no one can tell which drunken aristocrats are pinching
Yes.
the performers.
Or each other. Hi, Lord Way. Lord Way, don't even fret about it. We're so happy to see you here. We've done some inventory management, we've done some adulting, and especially I've done some adulting today, like, ugh. So overrated. And now we're finally
Let's
going
go.
on the quest.
Soiree started.
Wise of you to hide your weapons. They'd not have let us in otherwise, that's certain.
I didn't do that on purpose, the game did that for me. How come? Oh, because underage people love to watch Slime Rancher?
How do we find this Intrian?
I
Have
should
you a
mark
plan?
Key is not to spook him.
I should
Need to
mark
ask
my
out his
stream as
partner,
adult
Cecilia, first.
content
Less
because
likely
it's
to raise
definitely mature
suspicions. Soon
content.
as
What we
find
see
her, we find him.
on Witcher.
Especially
right?
since he might be expecting us.
What do you mean?
I had a
Some of his
friend,
thugs in town knew who I was, had it in for me.
the cosplayer from Russia,
Right.
Lei.
Right you are. We must proceed with caution. Come.
She was banned from Twitch because she was live streaming from the
Madame, Monsieur,
convention.
extraordinary pleasure to welcome you to the
And
Mandragoras
apparently she was
Soiree.
streaming like
Tonight, I
it's
particularly
just
recommend
her
you direct
style,
your
like
attention to the
girls
performances
with boobs
prepared by
half
artists
out, and they
of
would
our
be jumping
community.
and like jostling and moving about, and she got banned from Twitch because the content was too sexy and like I don't know. I think like for a lot of girls it's kind of a like a privilege that we like to flaunt to the boys. See? If we do this to other girls, it's not creepy. We can do this to other girls. You can't because it would be creepy. Like, I don't know. You did, even though you were playing that, so you had your mature filter on. But no kid ever listens. It's so respectful of you and so adult of you to kind of be like, these are some underage kids. Let's not show them Witcher. We're looking for Cecilia.
We were really hoping to meet Cecilia Bellant.
You are admirers, I surmise. I'm certain you will have ample opportunity to converse with her.
It cannot be easy to identify anyone in this crowd. Perhaps you could help us find her.
I don't know where she is now, but I can give you a clue.
Let's hear it.
How
Seek
very
the
Toussaint of
Cavalry
you.
Orchid.
Meaning?
Cecilia
clue.
wears one in her hair. You shall recognize her easily by the orchid.
Another ball. I love
Oh,
Witcher
well.
4. We seem to be
And the
going to a
Lions
balls
always
quite a
complaining
lot.
about artists being poor as temple mice.
Literally ask them 10 plus times to stop telling
The residence
what to do in a
belongs
blind
nun.
playthrough. Yes,
They are
you
guests
do seem
here.
to have a patience of a
Oriana,
saint.
she owns this. Woman in the black dress.
I can imagine
There,
you
on the balcony.
repeating the same thing.
Got her. Doesn't wear a mask.
To no avail.
It would be pointless. All would know her anyway.
Why?
Koviri Orchid. Let's look for it. If we find Cecilia, we'll find the Centrian.
Why doesn't people know Anna Henrietta immediately? How's your Monday been, Lord Way? These quests are your favorite. Like, ball quests? I would imagine.
Put your own house in order first.
Might be mine too. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'd eat that. I mean, the delicacy.
Please do not disturb.
Look at these shorts. They're so weird. Why would anyone?
The entire community.
Right, Lord Way? And Dear Between and guys? Why would anyone?
Go on, Geralt, be bold. Show us the artist in you. The paintballs.
Why didn't you
custom
sleep last
appearance.
night? What were you up to today? Hey, Tootie, hi! If you've got it flaunted, Daniel. Good one. Hi, Tootie, how are you? Lord, wait. Do you still have the link? Because I do have the link. Tootie, we have to ask you to contribute your vote. Daniel, we have to ask you to contribute your vote too. We're voting on whom should I draw. I think I should start this week or next week. I should start with the drawing of some girl from The Witcher on stream, and you can help me choose because one of the subs is gonna get the finished product. Yes, you're Daniel. Well, no. Are you Daniel? Oh, shit. Daniel, Earl, please vote. Tootie, please vote. I know this is not an easy choice, but think about it and things can still change. Thank you, Daniel. Okay, Lord Way, you just gave yourself away. Lord Way. Daniel Way.
Please do not disturb.
Let's go.
Come and express yourself.
Wow, it's so creepy that she walks right beside me. Okay, she's not walking right beside me anymore. Okay, we're looking for an orchid. Always. I'm always the one who's gonna dox people. Daniel, other Daniel. Mark my words. I wanna see the results. Tootie, have you helped us? Have you made your choice? Interesting. Interesting. Ugh, the other Daniel. The other Boleyn girl. Who is the other Daniel? I think I knew Daniel Earl first as Daniel, and Lord Way was Lord Way. I wonder, like, it would be so cool if a Witcher's painting just, like, popped up here. This makes no sense. You call this art.
We must throw off the manacles of
There's nothing.
venture beyond the bounds of cognition.
The fuck is that? Ace! Peacocks do. Have you tried to listen to... Like, I actually went and checked. They actually are emitting sound close to what
Throw off the
CD Projekt Red
venture
conception of Edward, like, fuck my life. Fuck this shit. Modern art. Exactly as you said. Ah. Oh, Tutti and Lord Way are of the similar mind. Yes, Daniel Pearl. Doxed. Things that happen on Twitch. Ah! Ah! What are you doing? Have some decency. Flaunting your legs in shorts.
Where's it? Besides,
Please leave. This is a private alcove.
You want to be there all by yourself? Why do you object to a lady being with you? Had a neighbor with a peacock. Wouldn't say it was a meow. Ace! Really?
where's it?
But I don't know, you know, they have a call. They have a mating call. Was your neighbor's peacock emitting a call? Mating call? Can you be sure? Wow, you have some very eccentric neighbors. I guess I'm not gonna find anything interesting in there. Okay. Just stole a bunch of crap because we're Witcher. Hey, we don't have any other means. Okay. Oh, you're actually telling me that this was the right...
Cecilia never should
Way?
have performed tonight. You should have.
It seems someone
Cecilia.
decided otherwise.
That someone knows nothing of true art. It shall be you next time. Trust me, I shall have a word with Oriana personally.
So it should be in the alcoves. I have no idea about mating calls.
We are busy.
Have you noticed how
We wish to be
in
alone.
Witcher they have like some
Leave.
meow,
You
meow
sure it's
sounds?
an original?
My employer's work? Besides,
So that was
have you
what
not
it,
heard?
Please leave. This
That's-
is a private alcove.
about what it sounded like also in real recordings of real peacocks.
An original.
My employer's
Those will be
voice.
the cats.
Besides,
What?
have you not heard?
Are you wearing an orchid?
Have you seen the Skelliger Isles?
Yes, I have. Have you? Ah, remember the peacocks now. Yes, they were making similar noises. Very gentle meows. Take part in the Soris entertainment. Shouldn't I? Why wouldn't I?
The lanterns. They say releasing them brings good luck.
Really? Where? Where are the lanterns? That makes complete sense, Ace. You know, like the longer you hear it from like actual peacocks, the more you can really actually tell that, you know, tell them apart, because when you haven't heard it, the only other sound of reference that your brain has is cat meowing. Can I go? No, okay. Okay. The lady wishes to release lanterns.
Seems somewhat higher to me.
It's fine. Relax. Master Bouveau is a generous patron and a...
Where did she see lanterns? Okay. Where can we go and release lanterns? I guess they're not too concerned about environment in that age. Although, the eternal cold that was coming, was it... What was it caused by? Was it just mages doing some stupid shit? Or was it everybody doing stupid shit?
Blah, blah, blah. Avant-garde is avant-garde. It's all about two things. Coin and copulation.
The werewolf removes his mask. The Witcher can see the miller's daughter. He is astonished, doesn't know what to do. Miller's daughter. Well, what now? Will you kill me? Or perhaps you'll take me with you. Also, when the cats are meowing and it's doing its thing, it becomes much more distinct. I would say they make more of a nicer. Oh,
Pretentious. So much time
I see. My mind was great, Lord Way. Thank you for asking. I was on the tube going to work and I just realized how happy I am going to work. Like, I'm just like, hells yeah, it's over now. My 9 a.m. escapade. Ooh!
Do not disturb. Shoo, shoo.
My 9 a.m. escapade is over.
It's the right flower.
Of course it is. A Koviri orchid lends just the right contrast to her complexion.
Need to talk to your model. It'll only take a minute.
To me?
Lie still. You may speak, but for love's sake, do not move.
Okay. Medication costs you to nap during the day. Oh my god, I love napping during the day, but it ruins your sleep for the night. Was that what happened to you, Lord Way? Feels so satisfying to nap during the day. What do you mean, good job you didn't yeah, like, come on. Nudity. I can imagine. I can imagine school kids just giggling the hell out of it. Yeah. Yeah, Lord, how do we all get a prescription? Although I just need more time. I don't need
Me?
more sleepiness. I have enough of sleepiness.
Cintrian Noble you came here with.
But
I wanted to
why?
ask you about him.
Why?
Cintrian Noble. Ah! You
Yeah.
must think I'm Cecilia.
Orchid confused me.
I told you not to move.
As she concluded her performance, Cecilia tossed the flower into the crowd. I caught it. But I did see the nobleman.
Sorry.
Really like to talk to him. What did he look like?
Like many here. Tall, dark, masked.
That would be very
Know where he
scholarly
might be now?
thing to do.
He gave Cecilia a small gift. A heart.
Those are good boobs if you really think
Then
about
they
that.
strolled all together towards the refreshment tables.
Excuse
Well,
me,
what?
madame. Monsieur, I
Whoa.
cannot work like
What am I
this.
miss-
You must leave
This is
now.
like once in a lifetime thing that happens. What is she doing? What is Becca doing? Whoa. Poops wave back. They joggle back. Lurk, lurk. Mecca is way more exotic these days. Please do report. Right. Take part in the Cerise entertainments. Where are they getting the lanterns from?
Discover your artistic soul.
Is this the search thing or is this taking part in the festivities?
Artists' way of numbing their existential pain.
Existential
I do
pain.
not even wish to comment.
What is the spy repellent? Caught advert? But caught, is that a fish? Why would you advertise a fish? I wanna take part in the Cerise entertainments. Grab some paintballs?
Even you, come, toss some paint.
Ooh,
Good folk, yet another soul longing to express its creative side.
Well,
what do we do?
you are another art?
Throw to express your inner artist. Yellow? And what else did we grab? Where should we throw it? How do I throw it? Oh, we should throw it at the canvas. Okay.
It's obvious. It represents transgression in its purest form.
She's doing an art stream. How very... I'm missing that. Oh well. Maybe I'll watch a video on demand. Shoot. Okay, where are the other ones? I should have the other ones. I cannot go into the inventory? Okay, it's gonna be... I should throw all of the 15 ones. Whoa.
It's not a landscape here.
What is she
It's a
drawing?
manifestation of the man's soul.
Tell me, Carissa, I say hi. And I'm really happy that she's streaming again. Too bad I have to miss it. I just wonder where did all of my other paint go? I'm really non-artistic, as you can see. I try to cluster them too much, I think.
Or a deeply internalized feeling.
Yes, it's sure to be a masterpiece.
Does it? I don't know where all of my other paints went.
Voila! Fin! Now, how might I assist you? This painting
Did I paint? Did I do all of it?
Bloody colorful, that's what.
Take part in Sori's entertainments, but I did. This wonderful masterpiece. It's a blob. What were you thinking? It's a blob.
The other one, his brother.
Whoa! Is that fun? Is that taking part of Sori's entertainments? Our lady mentioned some lanterns. Where can we go and do the lantern thing? Yeah, I'm somehow not getting the inspiration to be very wordy tonight. I wonder what's wrong with me.
Do you read
Ooh.
any poetry, sir?
No, I don't. My friends do, but not me. Ignoramus. Take part in Sori's entertainments.
Where are you
How are
sitting
you entertaining yourself, people? I don't even see that happening. She says no worries about missing the stream. Of course she's gonna say that. She's polite AF. Oh, I see the lanterns. What do I do? Anna Henrietta, you wanted lanterns. Ignite.
Fine. Let's give it a try.
Never suspected you believed in such things.
I just found them pretty. What are we otherwise doing? We're making wishes? Okay, the last wish. Isn't it? Isn't it? Is it? Like, you know, one of the first collection of novels from Witcher was named The Last Wish or something? It was called.
Aren't they even? Because the right cuff seems somewhat higher to me.
It's fine. Relax. Master Buvo is a generous patron and a truly wonderful man.
That doesn't count as taking part in Sori's entertainments? If that doesn't, I don't know. Well, the first book is The Last Wish. Indeed, see? So, I was making last wishes. While letting the lanterns go.
Look at the mage. I believe he's casting spells.
Where?
Yeah,
Where?
We'll see.
Are you the mage? It's so crowded, I don't even understand. Ooh! Ooh! Wow! Where did they get him from?
Ah, how beautiful.
See, doesn't that count as taking
The
part?
dolphins. That is no ordinary illusion.
Lord Way!
Impressive.
We've been so uneventful today. Thank you. What are you doing? Please. Thank you so much. All the little things on the minimap. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. Lord Way, thank you. So nice of you. You just earned some sort of a badge. Wow. Thanks to him. Ace, thank you. Thanks Sahib for letting me know. Or you shouldn't have. You make me feel a bit weird. But thank you. I guess that's what people do here. Okay, thank you so much for pointing me to the events on the minimap. Are you the event?
What's that?
We should walk past the tables. Perhaps they're still there.
Oh. Okay, I can do that. Lord, do you wanna... Oh, you've earned your badge. You've cheered too much. I've cheered a lot, like, look. How do I take part? This is not well designed. How is that normal? So that happened. Oh,
Toussaint,
shots!
the preferred hooch of artists.
Careful. It packs a pretty powerful punch.
I've built up a pretty powerful resistance.
Just like that. Ooh, oh, now, now we're talking. Ooh, party.
I titled this sculpture.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Now we have to employ our Witcher senses. It's just like Witcher first. Witcher 1.
Love letter penned on a napkin. Look.
You wouldn't feel too weird. Order sweets for your colleague. Why are you such a gentle and thoughtful soul, Lord Way? How is it being so thoughtful? How does it feel? I have no frame of reference. When are you going back? Are you going back to being around your colleagues? How's that going? Pretty great? Wow. If I got any kicks from doing good for people, I think I would know. So far, little luck with that. Now, let's see what this love letter is about. My dearest love, O lone ray of sunshine on the firmament of my life. I shall speak from my heart. For weeks I have been shooting stolen glances in your direction, hiding the hope I dare nurture deep within my bosom, that perhaps you feel for me even one iota of the affection I feel for you. Oh my god, if you're writing like this, it's gonna tire anybody out and put them to sleep. I have waited long, gathering the courage to confess my feelings for you. I would certainly be waiting still, Hadn't you repeated tonight, sorry, in the company of that womanizing, carousing, drivel, scribing, pretentious pig named Alphonse de Residy. When I saw that emaciated turd, that's a strong expression, let's just remember that. Let's put that to good use at some point. Emaciated turd, that's great. Phoning over, I immediately knew I had to act. I turned the best weapon in my arsenal, the quill. And the well-turned phrase, oh, you're no Hamilton. And began writing you this letter. Forgive me, it is written on a napkin, for I had nothing more appropriate at hand at the time. O most marvelous of women. Do not believe a word he whispers in your ear. He is as slippery as a viper, and twice as venomous. Reject his advances, and let me walk hand in hand with you, feed your grapes, and with you radiate happiness to the Hamlets themselves. Yours forever, Fabian. Hi again, Rove. Ace, you being here is enough, as Lord Way says. Like, he knows what's up. It's complete and utter truth. Thank you for participating in our Witcher walkthrough. And hello, Rogue. How was your ride? I'm really glad that you stopped texting, because that's not good for anybody, if you know what I mean. Risque. Okay.
Empty heart-shaped box.
Sup, Crow Bro.
It looks like a
Sup,
pelvic
Crow Bro.
flask of perfume. Gift from the symphony, I imagine.
Scent still hangs in the air. Let's follow it.
The nose knows. As Witcher. No, as somebody else said.
Someone left their loot behind. Looks a little like dandelions.
This was scratched. Someone beat him with it once.
How perceptive of you, Anna Henrietta. Oh, we're no longer drunk. That's interesting. Saw a bear on the road? Damn! Like, the only place where I saw bears on the road was Sequoia Park in California, and they're just famous for their bears. Otherwise, would have been terrified. Were you terrified, or was it like nice, friendly bear? They're well out of their hibernation now, and they must be just fattening up for the winter. Alright, so they walked around here. Please, you're in my way. The magician is still entertaining, unlike me.
He doesn't come.
He'll definitely come. Don't worry.
How can you be so sure?
Who he? See? What was that sound? That noise reminded me of peacocks again. Just prepared the food and joined the stream here, so you're like me. I also was prepping the food.
Artists in the Mandragora allowed.
Why I was so late? I got help today.
We must consider
So a
what to
woman
do.
came and helped me clean, and it felt so weird. I'm an Eastern European in London.
Anywhere.
Well, almost a Nordic.
You
But
must be
like,
mistaking
she
me for
also
someone
sounded like
else.
an Eastern European.
served 15
She wasn't
years in
too
the
old.
palace.
She came after
Grace,
work and helped
I
me
did not
clean.
mistake you
Well,
for
she cleaned
anyone.
very efficiently in an hour.
We are here
I was like, whoa.
on state business.
Kind of prepped
Yes,
for the stream, went
How may
and
I serve?
dumped the clothes that I wanted to get rid of, like the donated clothes, to a clothing bank, came back, ate, set this whole thing up, and here I am. Didn't even have time to do anything, and I was so late. And I thought, like, I'm leaving work so early at 5:30. It's just insane how insanely hard adulting is. Wouldn't you guys agree? He says, you know what I love about being drunk in this game? The walking animation doesn't change. Geralt walks sober as fuck, but the camera goes drunk. His vision goes drunk, apparently. You know, I said I was responsible from the earlier. Went into Sim's stream and their shoutout contained butt emotes. Well, you were responsible. Somebody else is not. Not everybody is. It was the dolphins. Oh, it wasn't. Everything sounds like cat meows to me. I'm just obsessed. Rob, but it's pretty late. Pretty damn late now. What do you do that makes you come home? I think you were driving at a very, very late time of the day. Lord Way, why the table flip? Why the rage? Here's the dog bark. Oh, where's the cat? Yes, I'm a bit cat deprived.
Looking for Cecilia Bellant. Seen her?
She's in her dressing room, where she went with a nobleman. They clearly were drawn to each other.
Aren't you a bit too chatty for a bodyguard?
Tall, broad-shouldered, the black beard peeping out from under his mask, and he spoke
That's
with a
so
foreign
cute,
accent.
Rob.
A drawl
Working
of
with
sorts.
animals.
That must be here. We must get to the dressing room, quickly.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take you.
No, stay here. Anyone tries to flee, you stop them.
It must be so rewarding.
Understood.
Oh, she had to reveal
Quickly,
herself.
upstairs.
Are we gonna walk in on somebody? Ooh, I'm getting all excited. Yee. Okay, Anna. Where to? This one is locked. This one is getting open. Who's your favorite breed?
That must be Cecilia.
No pulse. We're too late.
They knew we're coming.
He slit her throat. The brute.
She looks so shocked.
Didn't go out the door. Guard would have noticed. Might still be somewhere here.
You must find him before he harms another. I shall alert Oriana at once. She should bring her
Who's
swallow to a
Oriana?
close.
Shouldn't split up.
True.
Then I will be fine.
No.
Go after that rogue. I
No,
shall
you
fetch
won't.
help.
I think he's getting suspicious. Did you see that look that he gave her? Oh my. What is about
Bloody
to
handprint.
transpire?
It's his.
Poor Cecilia knew too much. Oriana is the lady that organizes little stuck-up party. Whoa, you don't like the party? Why so much judgment on the party? I think they clearly want us to go out.
Tore down the door. Made a platform. Clever. Must be pretty strong, broke the flower pot when moving the door. And stepped in the soil.
Faisal, Kurnas, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Not your type of a social gathering. What is your... Again, Faisal. Faisal Kurnas. Ah. Thanks, man. How you doing? What you up to? I know a very easy way to play a game. You should go to options video. Minimap. Please turn it on. Why? We're not looking for easy ways out. Why do you think we should do that?
Must have cleared this matter.
Yeah, we're playing on Blood and Broken Bones, which means that we want to up the interest. By the way, guys, rope. You think it's turned on? Well, so I guess we've always been like, this works for us. I don't think I ever did anything with the settings. Ace, what is your type of social gathering? Rope, what are your favorite breeds? Tell us yours. Oh, guys, tell us your favorite breeds. Hey, everyone who's here, what type of dogs do you like the most? Okay, what next? Examine.
Footprints made by soiled boots.
You lost connection. That's fine. Rope. Favorite types of dogs. Let us know. Whoa, he was really trying to get away. It's so conspicuous. Golden Retriever? Okay. Like smaller gatherings where people can be themselves. There's just a bunch of people trying to be seen. Well, I think I wouldn't mind, you know, like a company party where you can be yourself, but you also can be seen, because in normal working circumstances, you're just like, you know, staying very casual, and boom, there's a Christmas party or summer barbecue, and you can don your whatever appropriate attire, showcase everybody that you know how to do makeup, because usually on a regular day you don't have the time to do that. So I don't know. If it's a bunch of unknown people, then yeah, like gatherings like these are most intimidating and awful and scary and useless. Alaskan Malamutes, you have 3. Oh my god, it's such an upkeep. They're so... Ugh.
Here. Need to stay alert.
Pomeranian. Okay. Pug. You have no problem with Pug being Pug? Husky. Husky is my favorite. German Shepherd. German Shepherd is super intelligent. Ace, your favorite breed is whatever you have. Whatever do you have? What do you have? You love your parents' current dog, Tutti? Russian hunting dog. Is that like... hunting dog? Русская борзая? Is that борзая that you're talking about? You love showing people your... Good one, Lordly. I knew you would be the one to relate to my story. I think like from the way they look, I really like Siberian Huskies, like ugh. But apparently they do not have the best temperament. As in they are not very loyal. They can like tend to follow anybody or tend to be very kind of runaway, bright type of dogs. And one fun fact, maybe because they still I'm sorry, I just heard something. I'm really spooked. Give me a second. I don't know what happened. I got really, really spooked. Because I can't hear properly. And that... Fuck my life. Things are happening. Ta-da! Yeah, I got really spooked because I'm alone in the apartment and there should be no sounds. And I got, oh Jesus. Oh, easy. That was scary. At the moment you have an Akita, Ace. Can we all appreciate how I almost had a mini heart attack? Akita. Oh, you have such a cute dog at the moment. Whew. Okay, good. Fun fact about Siberian Huskies. They're, along with pit bulls and whatnot, have... like they would be the unexpected dog for you that would top the chart for human killings. Their basal instincts are so strong because they still have a lot of whatever wolf blood and whatnot. These animals have these instincts when they see somebody very weak fall down and be very helpless. They're going for the throat. They're going for the kill. Like something clicks. You cannot blame the animal for it. It's just because they're animals. So they have like, they don't kill adults because they kind of can feel the dominance. But on Siberian Husky's kill lists are babies and elderly people who are becoming weak and helpless. And like if they sleep or like show the weakness, the dog can just go for it. You would never think. They look like such fuzzy funny bunnies. There you go. Barzai, I can type Barzai. So this is the Russian hunting dog that I assume you were talking about. They're the least evolved away from a wolf. Yeah, I see what you're saying. But it would seem, but I don't know. Okay, there are such dogs that are like half breeds. They're basically not a mutant, but what do you call it? A crossbreed, a hybrid between a wolf and a dog. And I think those might be a bit more dangerous, really. But there are so few of them that statistics are not statistically relevant. Ooh, Faith Snar. Hi, welcome. What is your favorite dog breed? And who's your favorite, like, which girl from Witcher would you like us to draw? Because we're gonna do an art stream at some point in the very near future. Like in the next 2 coming weeks, and we're gonna start drawing, and we're gonna draw that girl, and we're gonna give her away to one of the subs. That's the one with a narrow head. Yes, Ace, that's the one with a very narrow head and like super archy body. Русская гончая. Oh, гончая, okay. This is the one your parents got. Faith Snar, what brings you here? What topic would you like to discuss? We're discussing dog breeds. Who likes...
snap chain.
Tris, well, can you...
Must have been on it.
Vote! Faith Snar, go vote! This is not a democracy, but this is a democratic vote that we're having there.
Links of a snap chain. Jewel must have been on it.
Vote Anna Henrietta. Lord, wait, why are you trying to
Locks busted. Picked open,
push
probably.
people in one or other direction? Or get banned? We're friendly here, Faith. Don't be intimidated by my mods saying things. There's a breed that's native from these parts and it's huge as fuck. Well, find its name, share it with us. But yeah, I think I wouldn't know much about any other type of a dog, but because I was so partial to huskies, kind of looked it up and was like, who would have thought? But what about Malamutes, Rope? How are they with temperament? Ace, this breed is unpronounceable. Let me try. Sarplaninak. Sarplaninak. Whoa, that was... Oh my god. It's not a dog, it's a bear. What are you talking about, Ace? They are very sneaky and stubborn. You're talking about Malamutes. Interesting. Are they also trying to run away as much as Huskies would?
Looks valuable, but it's not what he came for.
It's not. Are they trainable?
Locked. And no key in sight. Blood on the window frame. Someone climb out? Fall out?
Talking about Malamutes, are they really related? Tibetan Mastiff? Tibetan Mastiff. Like, I mean, if I don't close these tabs, my internet history is gonna look very weird. Oh fuck, my life! It's a lion! It's not a dog, guys! For fuck's sake. Why would anyone want to keep that in their house? In the backyard, maybe. Your uncle had 2 of those and they were very nice to you. It was like being friends with a bear. You mean Sarplaniac, okay. But these Tibetan Mastiffs like surpass the bear. They're like a giant lion. Should we try to jump out? Okay, we need to save before we jump out. Okay, the game doesn't want us to.
Sconce is bent, smeared with blood. Someone try to grab it. Canvas is cut. Somebody took a knife to the painting, looks like.
Didn't we see it all?
Precious stone. Bloody fingerprint on it.
Okay, we didn't see it all.
This must have. Tiny chain links next to it. From a snapped necklace. Seems there was a struggle.
They pushed somebody into the mirror.
Smashed mirror. Someone crashed into it hard and sank to the floor.
I wonder if the security was like, oh, they're having a pretty vigorous liking of each other. They're having a pretty vigorous adulting in this room. This part of the DLC is dope. Oh my god, I don't know what's gonna happen now. Your foreshadowing is really
Empty inkwell.
upping the tension around here. Decorated hunting knife. Alright, we'll take it.
Richly ornamented. Used during the fight, probably. Jewel was in the box, it seems. Centurion tried to steal it, but someone...
He's such a Sherlock Holmes. Where is our Anna Henrietta?
That's clear. Ended with one of them
I'm worried about her.
Fall had to have killed them. Jewel's still here. So our Centurion must have been the flyer.
Why? Why so suddenly? Why kill the other girl? Why go up here?
So, this is the tracker. A witcher, yes?
Indeed, this is him. We found the body together. Then he set off in pursuit of the killer.
And ended up here, but I've only found evidence of a fight. Seems the Centurions killed his last. Finally failed this time. Shame it happened too late for Cecilia.
Poor girl. Always told her she chose her males badly. But I would never have suspected she could arrive with a murderer. I'll alert the staff. Have them see to her body at once. Meanwhile, we should sit.
Lol, I didn't understand why did he said that it was his last kill. You think Centurion fell and died? Shouldn't we look for the body? What is happening? There's Witcher trailer? I don't know.
Red-handed, attempting to burgle, rifling through my possessions.
What did you do? Summon the guards?
There was no time. I feared he'd escape, refused to give him the chance. He stood with his back to me, so I attacked. He struck his head on a picture frame as we struggled. He was bleeding, dazed, and then he drew a knife. Everything happened very quickly then. I knocked the weapon out of his hand and pushed him hard. He
fell out of the window.
Just so.
None too wise picking a fight with an armed robber.
Why? Because I'm a woman, in a frock rather than plate. I can take care of myself, I assure you. A hairpin might look like mere ornament, but plunged into an eye, it can be
well,
as effective
fight like
as
a girl,
blade.
as I always said. It's not about contest of strength when you're fighting like a girl. It's a contest of wits. No rules, no regulations. Anyway.
Claim the man was trying to rob you when you walked into the room?
Yes. He stood over my dressing table, poring through my jewelry.
Mm-hmm. After this is my guess. Picked it up while searching.
Why, that's the heart of Toussaint. Oriana, how did you ever come to have it?
What is the
I
heart
bought
of
it
Toussaint?
many years ago from a young woman.
Hey, so are there trailers now for the Netflix show? With that horrible, horrible man playing Witcher?
Jewel seems important. Why?
The heart is an heirloom. It belonged to my family for years. Then it disappeared.
That's for the game.
I
Which
didn't
game?
think we would
This
ever
game?
recover it.
No.
Seems someone is very determined to find it. The thief left his tool bag behind. Found this drawing inside it. Look.
Looks very sketchy. Iceman, hi!
The heart of Toussaint. Representation's pretty faithful. Centurion must have been on a job. Got very clear
Henry
instructions what to
Cavill?
look for.
So
It's not a Geralt type,
So it
if
is
you
not
ask
him
me.
we seek,
Maybe I'll eat
but
my
his
words
employer.
when we see the show.
Is this the only evidence we found?
Also happened
Ace,
on the
why do you
weapon he
mention
attacked
Witcher
Oriana with.
trailers?
Hunting knife.
Game trailers?
Used to skin game. Got an emblem on its hilt.
This crest is used by the Lords of Duntine. The present master of the castle is a passionate hunter. Our next lead, perhaps.
Well, this is turning into a detective game. I love how she's just like a walking encyclopedia and she's just drop dead gorgeous.
Oriana, everything we discussed here, hope you'll keep it to yourself.
I'll remember
Counting
that.
on it, in fact.
Hey.
Word gets out, he failed
Was
in
lurking
his
till I
attempt to
made that
steal the jewel.
statement. I kind of
His employer could run.
pulled you out of the...
We need to proceed cautiously.
Discretion is in the
It's
interest
fine.
of us all. I'll not ask what this is about.
I'm
just
really
as I
invested in
expect
this,
not to
though.
be troubled about it again. By anyone.
Forgive me, Madam Oriana, but might I have a word?
You must excuse me a
Do you
moment.
guys all like Henry Cavill? You think he's suitable? You think he's the type? Do you adore him? Have hearts for him? Pay attention. Ace tells me to pay attention. Sorry, guys. Chatting's over.
The drawing. It's on the same type of paper the victims' names were written on. Drawn with the same ink, too. Seems the work of our blackmailers.
Who were not only behind
eye
the
makeup
beast's
is so
murders,
wonderful.
but also stole the Son Real and sought to steal the heart of
It's like
Toussaint.
lilac blue.
Look, the wine, the jewel, both tied to you intrinsically. Coincidence? Not something I'm willing to believe. Worried about one thing. That somewhere at the end of this scheme, plan might call for an attempt on your life.
It could be something else altogether. My sister, Siana, might be among the schemers. She left court when we were children.
Should have told
My
me about
parents
it a long
banished
time
her
ago.
from the duchy. I've not seen her since.
We need to pay attention. Come on. Well, can you arrange that? Or do you need somehow access to my chatbot? Lord Way. I think
What
it's
did your
pretty
sister do to
important.
get banished?
Siana was cursed.
That's no reason to banish
Parents
someone.
run afoul of some mage?
No. She was born at an inopportune moment. They said she was touched by the curse of the Black Sun. Geralt, is it true? Can an individual be evil because they were born during the wrong lunar phase?
Could be the case. Could also be because they were treated like lepers from birth. Isolated, crowded,
He's such a great
ostracized.
psychologist.
Couldn't have had it easy, Siana.
I'm getting chills.
She was angry at the whole world. She felt inferior, felt pain, though she masked this with confidence, arrogance even. She could also be cruel at times. I recall one such situation. She persuaded Cedric the Coolbird that she could see the future in her dreams. We were children. and Cedric's brother was smitten with me. It was
I'm
an
not
innocent
surprised.
childhood crush. Sienna knew of it. She told Cedric of a dream she had had, that he would die at the hands of his own brother. Cedric stole his father's sword and killed his brother. She destroyed 2 lives with a prank. Cedric mourns to this day. In the end, they forced her to leave the palace. A decade passed. More. I've missed her terribly since.
So, were you good with each other? Reminds me very, very, very slightly of Dishonored's story of 2 Empress girls living together. Henry Cavill did a great Superman, and in Iceman's opinion about the new MI, aside, well, what is MI? He was great in that too. And you should watch Man from U.N.C.L.E. if you haven't already. Oh, I have watched Man from U.N.C.L.E. actually. He was good in it, and I'm not saying like he was also good as a bad person, but damn, imagine Nikolai Coster-Waldau, for example, as Witcher. Just imagine for a second. Ugh.
Think your sister might be involved? Why?
You see, I recall her always being rather possessive, throwing jealous fits if I had something she didn't.
Here, that's normal for sisters. Rivalry.
True. I suppose I gave as good as I got. There are times I miss that very much. The wine, its theft was the first clue. That's very much like her. She always did enjoy stealing my toys, but I grew almost certain when I saw the heart of Toussaint. Sienna received it from father as a gift, at a time when my parents thought of her as but an ill-behaved little girl. Someone wanted some of my wine. The same someone ordered our family jewels stolen, or recovered. It's my sister. It must be.
A fallen princess satisfying whims, going after lost luxuries? Could be right.
But what about all of those killings?
Your mission.
She's the blackmailer, right?
You must go to Duntine, and if Sienna is there, you must find her.
That's how it's connected.
No matter what she did, she is not to be harmed in any way, shape, or form. You must make sure of that.
Why? I mean, isn't that a job? Mission Impossible. Oh, I know. I see. I know what you're talking about. He was a bad guy there. Wait, but what did Sapkowski say about this Witcher? I think like this Witcher looks pretty damn cool and not too far off from the Polish miniseries that they did. Well, I'm sorry, Henry Cavill with his double chin is just way too American. Like, he's so American in his features, it hurts. It's like, imagine, of course you say like, oh, you shouldn't cast exactly like the people because then some other people would get less of a chance. But imagine Tyrion being played by someone of a full stature, and then it's such an intrinsic part in the books that he's a dwarf, and then he would be like telling to Jon Snow, you might forget that you're a dwarf, but the world will never cease to remind you that you're a dwarf. And imagine that being said by a fully grown person, like normal height, like big height, and you would be like, what? It would be just like, it would harm the immersion. To me, Henry Cavill potentially, we'll see. I may eat my words. I may have to eat my words at some point. But he might just ruin the immersion a bit. Oh! Gingerbread Elf, thank you for following. Welcome. He's British? Coin Boy. Oh, Coin Boy, welcome. It's not Sniffles. It's kind of aftermath of me getting sunburn in Barcelona in 2 hours that I was exposed to the sun, and I got mild flu symptoms, or yeah, mild flu symptoms. So it's pretty bad. Lost my voice. Coin boy, welcome, and classy move, gingerbread elf, breed elf, well-bred elf. Welcome. He's British. Lord way. Yeah, but he looks American. It's an important part. Of course I'll see to it.
I'll find her if she's there.
I hope you do. I very much wish to talk to her. Sister to sister.
Your Grace, Geralt, I'd like to introduce...
Regis! What a surprise! I had no idea.
Okay, I was afraid that it was gonna be somebody worse.
My very dear friend, Detlef van der Eretain, an arrival from Nazaire.
We are lending our combined resources to the Witch's Hunt.
Ah, yes. Splendid.
Isn't that
But why are
the
you
other
here at
person?
Oriana's?
They came to pay
Who
me a
was
surprise visit,
blackmailed?
so I invited Regis in for a glass of wine. We've known each other for... ages. Literally.
Is that
Witcher,
implying
I
that
hear
she's
you
a
know
vampire of
Regis
sorts too?
Even that you are friends.
Seems surprised.
Let's get passive aggressive here
I
a
never
bit.
would have suspected Regis to find common ground with a Witcher.
Why wouldn't
Don't
you?
be fooled, dear. Geralt has many merits. He merely hides them from the
Lord,
world
they are
very
getting
diligently.
disappointed in us.
You said you're both aiding him with his contract. It involves the Beast of Beauclair, I suspect. Master Witcher, maybe you could satisfy my curiosity. What's it like going toe-to-toe with a monster, knowing you've only 2 options, to kill or be killed?
Sometimes
Despite
I don't
what
kill.
you might have heard, I don't lunge at every monster I see, sword in hand. Talking gets the job done for some.
I wonder what a monster might have to say to you.
It might want to apologize.
My word. What might the monster wish to apologize to a witcher?
For killing. Though at times there is no choice. When loved ones are at risk and
Indeed,
require
he is
protection.
the butcher of Beauclair.
Same as humans. Put them in that situation, they'll kill too.
You understand this. It must be why you and Regis are friends.
I never
If I
understood
understand
this
you
law for
correctly,
Regis. Are
I
you
would
coming
rather
from
help
books,
a
Ace?
monster than
Is that
kill
why?
it.
If
I
possible,
don't think
yeah.
in the game.
Or at least try.
Enough about the witcher trade for now.
Yeah, Anna is
Regis
so
mentioned
smart.
You come from Nazaire.
I don't
spent
know
time
how
there as a
they
child.
thought that this might
Fond
be
memories?
It was wonderful.
a very
I was
subtle
positively
exchange.
entranced
A
by
wink
the
wink.
knight's fashions.
We understand
Deep
each
cut
other, right?
dresses I found most
We
fascinating.
understand each other.
I believe we're
but
running
they
short
don't
on wine.
get
I
us.
should go to the cellar, bring another bottle.
Let me go. Wanna help, Regis? Know your wine a lot better than I know mine.
We shall return forthwith.
Interesting. Okay, they want to converse. Eye to eye. Detlef is the best. Who's
An
Detlef?
exceptional conversation, don't you think? Vampires, a witcher,
And the Duchess of Toussaint? My,
Regis
my.
from the books.
Highly exceptional, Regis. Wanted to talk to you in private. You crazy bringing Detlef here?
Geralt, allow me to explain.
No, let me explain. He's dangerous, and you were gonna watch him.
But that is precisely what I'm doing.
Okay.
Detlef believes you'll succeed in your task. And
That
will not
Detlef.
need to kill anymore.
He's Detlef.
That is, not until he gets his hands on the men who kidnapped his Renner.
Might not have been a man.
Guessing it's no accident you two stopped by.
It would be quite some coincidence indeed. No, a dutiful little bird told us.
Mm-hmm.
Who would be a little bird? Is he like the bird keeper? Is he like another Varys? Master of
Oriana.
Whispers?
She really your friend? Can she be trusted?
I met her years ago, before I met you, and before she settled in Beauclair. We'd not seen one another in...
That sounds
I can't
weird.
begin to tell you in how long.
Because that
But
kind of lets
I
us
shall
know
tell
that
you
it might
all
be
about her some other day.
that she's also not just a human. Okay, I guess we have to tell him.
Now listen close. Managed to learn where the blackmailers are. They're based at Duntine Castle.
That's splendid news. If they are
Are you
there,
spoiling
Reynolds will be there
Asman?
as well.
Duchess
I
expects
smelled
we'll
them
find
so.
her long-lost sister there
spoiling?
too. Thing is, she might be involved. Could be behind the blackmailing.
Do you mean to say your task now is to extract 2 women from the castle?
Mean to say we can't breathe a word of this to Dettlaff, who wants revenge above all else.
Geralt, you must trust me. I've got away with...
No, Regis. Can't risk it. Gotta keep Dettlaff.
I'm so happy that I don't have to make this choice because I would have gone soft-hearted and let Regis exercise his just
I hope you know what
judgment.
you're doing. Fine. I shall see to Dettlaff.
Is
Good
that
luck,
like
my friend.
teasers, not spoilers, if you say so? Guys, is that like the very
Splendidly, Dettlaff.
like
I'm grateful you brought back
the takeoff lane or the landing strip?
It took you long enough.
Is that kind of
Contrary to what common folk believe, choosing a wine is not nearly as easy
like
as it might seem.
highway
Especially
to
a
the
wine
end?
to be served to
Should
2
we
exquisite
just go
ladies.
about and do some other stuff while we can?
Gallant as ever. I regret
Thank
all the
you,
more that I shan't finish the
Faisal. Thank you
second
for following me here and on
Duty calls.
Instagram. It was very nice of you. You
Always
have
a
very nice
pleasure.
profile.
I thank you for your help. It's been invaluable. Geralt, will you see me out?
Bye bye. Have a great night. Please stop by again. So guys who have played this, should I really like take a step back and do everything else that there
You
is
have
in the game?
exceptional
It kind
friends. This Dettlaff, an intriguing man. to
How
say the
come
least.
she didn't get it? How come?
Don't know him too well. He say much about himself?
Not much, but I've a good sense of the true nature of those I meet. I'd not survive a week at court otherwise.
So what's his?
Sensitive, sad. He carries within him the weight of a terrible tragedy. He is a good man, but lost, which is why
She's
he comes
so
across as
great.
grim.
She has such great judgment and she's such a darling. I'm a fan.
Didn't expect the evening to end like this.
Neither did I. But I have not drawn you out for a romantic stroll.
You wound me.
I wish to make certain you know what you are to do.
Mm-hmm. Gotta go to Duntine.
I've decided my guardsmen will support you. You will meet them at Count Delacroix' mill.
So
It stands along the Saône Retour River.
we have
near the Cockatrice
some
Captain de la Tour and his men will await you there at midnight. You
Midnight.
shall storm the castle together.
whichever midnight, not this midnight. Is there a sense of urgency to this or can we? I think you should do side quests. That's what I needed to know. Oh my god, guys, is this last 2-3 streams that we have with the game?
Matted boots, greasy hair, blood on his jacket. What's
I'm really I'm not confused. Okay, points received a lot. Damn, we really should go and explore because we need to make some armor. Not going to answer that. Shit. World map. Quests. We have so many things to still do. Journal. Okay. We like very close to this particular level, like to this particular requirement. So this is probably too hard for us still. Find the jewels. Let's go do that. Maybe we'll find some ingredients for Grandmaster armor. Lord Way being sensible, as always. As when he was aware of his audience being young and wanting to direct them to appropriate content. Very responsible.
Reginald Aubrey has returned, not to be missed. Buy your tickets now.
Okay, what is this? What is this note here? to the left of me. Guys, instant win. I said left, it was left.
What is the pheasantry stewing up?
Nothing to be had from this board. You know, sometimes you're so concerned with where you have to go on the minimap that you don't even see the world around you, and the world around you is usually gorgeous. Alright, whereabouts is this? Okay, we can then explore stuff around here. We need more caves because I think ores are usually found in caves. And we missing some ore. Wraith! Can we do this? I think we can. Just need to use proper oil. Wraiths, are they cursed? Cursed. I would wager that they are specters. Right. We should be evenly matched. Okay, and they probably burn very badly, so traps for the race. Come, come. Why didn't that work? Come, come. Oh shit. Oh, I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that. Oh, we have no swallows. We need to meditate. But like literally, both here and in the game. Did we kill it? Are there more? Is it just the one? Might need it at some point. Find the jewels. Oh. See, this is exactly the ore I think that we needed. That's great, isn't it? We can now... We're now a teeny tiny step closer to crafting the armor. Okay, so it's done. That quest is done. Knight for hire. Gwent, no. Gwent, no. Bleeding tree, no. Fists of fury, okay. So, treasure hunts? Manure pile. Okay. Probably gonna lead us to more exploration of the world. I don't think you have enough money for the armor. What do you mean? Of course I don't. But if I do it in stages and I get all of the crafting materials, can't I at least make a plate? Okay, we can actually walk there maybe in a roundabout way. Let's check this out. How much would one portion of the armor be? Okay, Spriggan, we're just about your level. We should be good. Okay, we don't have any swallows, but let's see. That's why we're playing the game at a challenging level. Okay, guys like you burn well. You didn't burn too well, but kinda. Why are you losing health so quickly? I'm losing health quickly too. Okay. Burn. Burn. Oh, do we get a... We meditate now? Or what is happening? Why is this happening? I didn't quite understand that. But it's fine. Okay, full of people. So he applied his magical powers to bring population back. Okay, will you humbly let me meditate here for 2 hours? Level 48. Think you can possibly have enough money for crafting if you don't buy the ingredients. But you can check the prices of blacksmiths to be true. Yeah, to be sure. Yes, we'll do that. I think I got finally the ingredients to make another war to make plates. And like we're gonna start with the body armor. Oh fuck, I'm just like, of course I'm weak as fuck. Cause I'm wearing my whatever garments from prancing about. 85, 75. I don't like these pants. They're awful, but they're the best armor that I have. 86, 84. How did we have 2? I don't know what happened with that. We crafted the second one because they said that we didn't have any. I'm like, what? Right. We should be good now. Should we go here? Here. Let's just check this out and we'll get to these later. Laters. That direction. Everything is that direction. Well, I guess we're gonna be quite thorough in Toussaint because we are sensing the impeding end of the whole game, and I'm literally getting very, I don't want to say sad, but sentimental and nostalgic about it already. How come? Where did the time go? But I guess it's high time. We started this in August, I think. Poppy fields, well, not big fields, but poppy beds. What should you do with the poppy to actually get it to have some cool effects on you? The sought after effects. Okay, I think it's a long way to run and we... Hidden treasure?
Something's seriously wrong here.
Seriously wrong here. You got me excited.
Ugly bastard.
Oh, I hate these. This is how the whole Witcher series started, and like they're really harming us. What is happening? Back? Anything happened? Well, we've decided that we should go and do side quests. Because have you been around for us learning from Anna Henrietta what's actually up? Whom she suspects to be the blackmailer? Read what? Skeletons, men, women, and children. Another sleepless night, blood cries. Okay, Matthias. Let's track this quest. She decided. Didn't saw that part. Who decided? I decided. Yeah. I didn't say I decided, or did I say we decided? How was it? Oh, was it the actual... Oh, that works out. I'm not even sure where we were going, but we can definitely... Oh, so much more to explore here. We can definitely check these out. I kind of like... The whole story felt that it was coming to some sort of a crescendo with... Robe, have you played this before? Do you know what is happening with Anna Henrietta and her suspected blackmailer? Ooh, I really don't like these, but hey, we should face our fears. That's what's gonna make us stronger, facing up to our fears. Didn't play Blood and Wine expansion at all, so you're getting massive spoilers now. Don't you? You think we're gonna die? Or you think we're gonna be safe? Ugh, we are on our last chance. We almost killed this one. We should try to finish it off. Don't do no, Witcher, please, not to the Arcaspore. No. Okay. Would this amount of adrenaline save us? Should I be cautious and do this instead? Oh no, adrenaline saved us. Let's keep burning it up. I don't think they are so horribly nasty. Fuck, it was me or it. Yeah, and they also make noises, which I guess is kind of the point. You know, because they irritate their opponents to a degree where they're kind of lose their balance and they get tilted. Okay, let's wear something else. Even though it's so much less effective as armor, it kind of balances those silly pants out, because this is at least normal armor, you know, normal looking armor. Damn. Save! Oh, okay, so that's done. And we should find treasures. Letter with elder speech. Somebody's writing an elder speech to their mom. Interesting. I couldn't even be bothered to read that at this point. Even though it must be a great story. Oh, I finally see the chest placed so evidently. Quest completed. See, this is exactly why we came here for. We're getting all of this ore. I think that's how they are so related. Mega just finished a few minutes ago. Oh, I'm gonna watch VOD and see what she was up to. Maybe I can take maybe I can learn something from her in terms of art streaming. I haven't watched many art streams. A lot of them were digital. I wonder how did it go for her. I think like her peeps must have gotten so excited. So excited, massively excited to see her again. Okay, the game is pushing us to do the main quest, which we won't. I think these treasure hunts are really helping us with finding the ingredients to make our Grain Maester gear. Toussaint prison experience, that's interesting. Okay. I'm down. We're down. Madame Scarlet is a natural with art streams. But didn't she mention that it was mostly abstract? Don't take candy from a stranger. What's this quest? We're gonna do it next. Don't worry. I'm taking notes from what you're saying, Rope. I'm gonna do that next. Okay, let's go to Fox Hollow and then here and then, yeah, we're gonna go south now and explore a bit there, and we're gonna remember. Whoop, 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 whoop. What's the name of this cuckoo? In Russian, that bird is called kukushka. Can I fast travel? Can I just like go to this and be like, fast travel? Oh no. No, 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 no. Should we? Just casually. Waltz into bandits' camp. Oh, we set their overturned loot on fire. Nice. Ooh, Dracaris. That was exciting. I enjoy impersonating mad kings, mad royalty. A bird? Kukavica. Kukavica. Is that how it sounds? Kukushka, kukavica, cuckoo. A bird. How do you call this bird? A bird. Kukavica. Slavic languages, that's what I'm telling you. Get it. Okay, now I can use the fast traveling thing. But I guess if I were to free this place from bandits, some peeps might have returned to here and Toussaint would be even happier than it is. Kaku, Coin, you're still here. What are you up to? How's life? Earlier Daniel was here. Daniel P. Earl. If you know what I mean.
Praised be the prophet Lebioda.
What do you mean? I helped to build Lebioda's statue. Whoa, whoa, whoa! I need to meditate again. Fuck me! Burn! Fuck! He had a different mind. Okay. I think for now, it's gonna be Gwen. Don't just stand there! Oh my god! 4 of them. Okay. And there goes my Gwen. Okay, you seem to not be great with your... Oh shit! Fuck! That's what happens when you waltz into bandits' encampment. Gwen.
Recant your sins. Hold of us at once.
Okay, 1 down. 4 more to go again. Try me now. Okay, let me apply it again. Try me now. I really don't like you sneakily shooting arrows at me. What are you doing, man? Some kind. The best kind, of the truest kind. Okay, they seem to be really ridiculously ineffective. To a degree. Okay. Good. My adrenaline worked, my Quen worked. Everything is good in this life. We're gonna free up the space so common folk can move in. Ooh, that was great. That was very satisfying. Cheers, guys. I dedicate these killings to you, my friends. Busy writing specs for the new office tech requirements and blueprint for the builders. What builders? Builders to place some Wi-Fi equipment in the office? Can you make suggestions? 3 actually.
They scoffed at you.
Go on, Iceland. We're gonna hear it.
They'd still be wet.
We can't promise you to follow, but we sure are gonna hear it. Brutal. Well, duh. They were not nice.
Again, I couldn't sleep a wink.
Wait, which new office? Isn't the new office finished? Wait, are you still where I think you are? Iceman, what are suggestions? What were those old news? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what you're on about, actually. Okay, we can use the fast traveling point. All this was actually like, I can pretend that I was trying to be nice to people and give them some new place to live. But it was actually happening. Is I really needed this fast traveling point to be accessible. Alt instead of space for dodging will let you dodge while continuing building stamina. We have like maybe 10 hours left in the game. Do you think I will block and counter-attacking? Bitch, please. No, I'm not calling you a bitch, but like... No. My mind doesn't work this way. I already not bothered learning that. Like, to me, it was like, boy, seems too complicated. Blocking and waiting for a right moment, like, click, click, click. Potions and decoctions will help. True. Got 1 completely new office space and 4 in remodeling. Coin boy, where is that happening? In which cities? 4 in remodeling. Boy. I sure haven't been keeping up well enough. Superior Simoon Bomb and Dancing Star. I don't know how to throw bombs. I don't know how to parry or block. Or is it the same thing? No, parry must be different. I mean, all good suggestions. Great. But see, we're surviving as we are. Do I want to say we're thriving? We didn't die even once. I used my knowledge of the game as best as I could to survive and prevail in the fight. Does that make me any less of a success than if I had been applying all of this complicated?
Wonder if I'll find anything Merton left behind.
Key combinations? Okay, just nonchalantly gonna find another thing. Again, bar guests. Hate these. Hate you guys. Oh. I do not have a burn on. I can do with Gwen. Oh, they're dying somehow very easily this time. Cool. Weird ass doggos, yeah. Oh, I need to show you this. I need to show you something quite fast. About weird ass doggos. Something being weird. Hold on a second. No, yeah. Look at this. Weird ass doggos. How about weird ass horse? Artist. Well, of course I saw a horse. Of course I've seen a horse. 5 out of 7 would not pet. Well, 5 out of 7 reference. Been a long time. I did pet and I died it. Awesome. I mean, am I too young for 5 out of 7 reference? Because I don't get it. I would love to flatter myself with thinking myself too young for something, because usually I'm just too old for something. 5 out of 7 wouldn't. Am I? No. Am I what? Am I younger than you? I might suggest. I might suggest. I might be. I might not be, too. Thank you for following the Doomslayer 1995, from which we can conclude that you've probably been born in 1995. Were you? By the way, Coin Boy, and whoever is arriving now, whoever's just arrived, look at what we have. You know, the Doomslayer. I didn't get it either. 5 out of 7. Like, I mean, people have their small little insider joke. Iceman with Coin Boy. The Doomslayer and Coin Boy and people who haven't voted in the poll yet. We have a poll still going on about whom should we draw in our following up art streams. We're going to be drawing somebody from Witcher 3, and we're going to be drawing a girl in fashion-esque style, and we're going to be giving the finished product away on this channel. That's no inside joke. Don't vote Anna. Or like, vote Anna if you really want to see her drawn. I get gay marriage. 2 men doing that is just wrong. I don't get. Okay, what? What's there to get? Just a couple of fellas having a go at each other? I'm sorry, that's just like too long to read. Now. Link to 5 out of 7 reference. Fuck. Everybody can read it now with me. It goes against God, not something you'd understand. You're right, it's not something I'd understand. If I were discussing this with anyone else, I would bring up the argument that your personal religious belief should not affect the true love of 2 other people. But then I remember that you have emotional range of a watercress sandwich, and you're totally indifferent to the feelings and lives of others, so I won't bother. What the fuck do you mean by that, you fag? Nothing, enjoy your Thanksgiving. What? What? Okay, no, that's too much. It's long, I'm sorry, yeah. I will educate myself after the stream. Read the 3rd one. Fuck immigrants who come from Iraq and Syria. Stick them in Arizona if they like the desert so much, or better yet, send them back where they came from. Your comment suggests that your family has a background rich in biodiversity. Fight Club. 5 out of 7. 5 out of 7. I get it. You needed to see the context of this person being himself in order to appreciate the ridiculousness. Talking about ridiculous shit. You know who's in town? Who's in my fucking town? Fucking Trump is in my fucking town. Choppers are flying like we're observing choppers from the office. But luckily the mayor of my Santa, I wish. But yeah, I think tomorrow is mayor is planning to fly the mini Trump, whatever, miniature caricature over the city. So props to him for that. And I think he just released a very much like a video about like just decrying Trumpism and saying that like we need a proper leader now in the world with influence who's gonna also talk about gender equality. And yeah, like it was a very heartfelt, nice message from Sadiq. So it feels gross that this horrible man is in the city. I hope that majority of us here would agree that that man is horrible. Henry Cavill, bless his heart. Religious reference. I'm not religious. It's a thing people say. Tramp? Make London great again. It's always been great. When hasn't it been great? Okay, we killed bar guests. I expressed my ire at the white fat man with yellow hair being around. Oh yeah, exactly what we needed. All of this ore is exactly what we needed. Quest completed. Awesome. The colonies are quite rowdy tonight. What do you mean? Who's the colonies? What? I have no idea what you're talking about, Lord Wei. Your joke is to elaborate for me to understand. I don't get it. Just got a weird whisper. Oh, I see. That's why I should read all of the chat messages, not just the latest ones. It's weird. I don't know. People on the internet can get weird. Wouldn't you say? Wouldn't you say, guys? Okay, search the ruins of prison. Find all the diagrams in the set. Okay, this is not a big diameter to search. Well, I don't know. Maybe it's some hairy man from Middle East pretending to be a girl. And so you would go to the snap and it would be all sexy and you would send them money. Yeah, I think that's what they want. Or maybe they're just lonely. Handsome Hoglet. That was the name. Since I put it that way, you're sold. Well, they could be... Maybe they would even show you pictures, but you can get all of the rowdy pictures for free anyway, these days on the internet. Ha! Is the game telling us to get on to the ruins? To climb up? Okay, is this Witcher or Assassin's Creed? I don't get it. That makes it indie. I think none of you would get that reference. Charlie Ghost. Okay. What have you been up to? Welcome. Lord Way sold. Are you gonna reply to these people whispering you? Right, lads. Charlie, you've missed a pretty important thing. And now I'm just trying to find the diagrams from the set and not having much luck with it. Am I supposed to climb it? Are you climbable? Ooh! Yes, you are. I kind of felt that I found so many diagrams and took them. Those diagrams are usually like hidden as fuck. What royal appointment do you have? I'm gonna talk to the queen. Oh, finally. I think we're onto something here. There we go. Experience points too. Massive. Massive. I can't be bothered to read through it.
Notes in the journal suggest that straight out of prison, Merton went to the legendary cave. Lebiota was supposed to have hunkered down there once. That's my next destination.
Is it? Okay, if you say so. That there was a dragon flying. Thine lord has a royal appointment. Are you having high tea with the royals? Fuck, if I'm gonna fall from here, I'm gonna die. We wanted to survey the south a bit more, I guess. And then we wanted to do the candy quest that Rope was suggesting. Premature fall damage. No. No. Abandoned site. Monster den. Entrance to the cave and ruins. If we go here, we can then heat up here. But we could also do this type of a adventurous zigzag. Whoa, don't die, yes. F. I pressed F and he ate food. Anywho, it's been real with us, guys. Yay, have an awesome evening. And me, take care. Everybody take care. You take care, Coin Boy. Very nice to see you here again. I was under the impression that you could only stop by when you weren't in your home country. And you didn't tell us. Press F for respect. I did. Okay. Is it his time to go? We're level 48. F. He's very opinionated. It's a Cyclop. Oh! Good thing we had our protective sign. Okay. Rest in peace, you think I'm gonna not be able to handle it? I may not be able to. Oh, wait. Where's our bestiary? Who would he be? Ogroid. Cyclop. Ugh. This thing. Ogroid oil? Quen. Or Axie. I see. Okay. Let's not try to burn him. Let's try to protect ourselves. He wasn't burning too well either. Anyway. Stick him with a .28 in the eye. But too late. We kind of managed. Geralt indeed is a magician. He sits down, meditates, and people come.
All right already. You helped us. Thanks bunches. Happy? scrub often. You'll soon need a coffin.
The nerve on you, woman. Alright, you helped us. Ugh. Bunch of... Like, what? F off. Seriously. Okay, let's check this out. I think we will soon have enough of materials to go and try to craft something cool as fuck. Charlie, I think that's more of a monk, honestly. Who's the monk? The Cyclops? I've lost the trail of our conversation tonight, guys. Oh, I feel like I'm bragging again. I'm really like not thoroughly prepared for tomorrow, but tomorrow we're going to visit Apple's office here in London. It always feels so special, but I guess to people who are really cool, that feels like, meh, that's nothing. Nothing to write home about. I think what would be really cool is to work for Apple, but I hear their work-life balance is shit. And I'm not talking about a customer care agent in the shops. Oh, harpy. I know what to do with harpies. You art them. Yes. Oh, they're falling like ripe apples. The feather effect is so cute. That you're fighting them and like all of the feathers are falling down. Sword is broken? My magical great sword is broken? When did that happen? Oh, harpy, harpy, harpy. Please! Yes.
Come on.
There are more of you? Killed with one blow. Why can't I do this on you too? Okay, awesome. I just need to take care of my sword. I learned to... Apple farmers have a pretty solid life. What do you mean solid life? What is a solid life for you? I think many people they think that they have a pretty solid life. But then if other types of people were to hear about the type of life that they have, you're kind of like, I don't think so. Huh. I don't know how to find this question mark. It seems as if it's buried somewhere. I think we were here before and we were perplexed. And nothing much happened. Okay, we're gonna do what Robe told us. And something about candy. Sunflower field sounds romantic. We could do that. Just look at the view. And as a Geralt, you're just climbing all of these hills without batting an eyelash. I would be so dead if I tried to do that myself. As a person. I just have no strength of that sort in me, or stamina. I don't want to fight you, wild, horned creatures. Interesting. Whoa, 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 boar! How about no? Not interested. Whoa, you're very fast. Run, Witcher! Are they afraid of me or the boar? I think they were afraid of me. It's fine.
Just did your diddly witcherly duty.
You go your way, I'll go mine.
Is the chest far? Can we really just... Oh, no, we're not gonna run there. But maybe we have to, because it makes no sense if we run here, teleport here. The land seems quite traversable. What is happening? Why are they screaming? I don't know. Frankly, do not know. By the way, Charlie and Lord Way. Remember we were discussing pubs yesterday? Yeah, just get out of my way. I think I've kind of like introspectively thought about it, and I finally understood what it is that I don't like about them. People are loud. I don't feel great when I have to strain my voice to talk or strain my ears to listen. People like often like stand up, like are standing up, and I just don't have the energy for that. To be standing up continuously. Not my thing. And then oftentimes conversations tend to go into directions that one...
Drink! Give me a drink!
Like, I don't appreciate. And usually in a pub you're in a big company. That's another matter. And I don't shine in big companies. Like, when there's more than 3, max 4 people, I'm just like quiet, and they're usually somebody more extroverted amongst these people, and you're just, you recede to the background, you listen to them, and you are like, this is not an interesting conversation topic. Why am I here? What is happening? This is so unproductive. I would rather be somewhere else doing something completely different. Can I get out, please? It's plebeian. You go with 1-2 people normally. So the answer seems to be to sit at a table by yourself in an empty pub. Well, why not sit 2 people, 3 people at a table in a cocktail place where drinks are actually exciting and refined? That's another thing which kind of perplexed me. Sometimes, like, these places, pubs, these places, are so often serving the same types of drinks. King of the universe, interesting. And then, like, some people would say, find the chest hidden in a sunflower field. Where's the sunflower field? People would say, this is a good pub. This is a so-so pub. And you're like, bitch. They serve the same drinks. What makes them good? What makes them bad? I'm still perplexed. They kind of look similar anyway. Similar quite a bit. Alright, this one is done. So, Rope, if you had curiosity towards this quest, this is what it was. Find a couple of sunflowers. Find something buried behind them. Do you think this armorer can help us with anything? Like, is he stuck in these textures? What is happening?
I shall tell you this much.
Thought it would be more
When
complex.
first I heard Maid Matilda had forged a partnership with the ever-slippery Liam, well, I near popped a cork.
I mean, everything in
Once it was revealed
treasure
that
hunts
Dinkeltonk had not,
is
in fact, been
usually
responsible
nothing to
for
write
our
home
woes,
about.
I thought to myself, I suppose it's about time Maid Matilda found a mister, is it not?
Well, I mean, but in a pint for a $5, you're still not getting too much of alcohol to get you drunk. I don't know. But I find most pubs these days also serve gin and tonics, and though if they wouldn't be exceptionally refined gin and tonics or whatever other simpler cocktail you can name, will be getting you drunk. Lordway, as a appreciator of pubs and knowledgeable man, says that what makes one pub differ from another is decor, location, atmosphere, price, service. A pint for a $5 is enough for Lordway to not go in anyway. What? Is that, would you say it's a lot? Because in London it isn't.
Craft something for me, can you?
Thankfully. I mean, you could try showing less disdain to the capital. I mean, that's the most attractive part of England for many people. And why? Because there's so much culture. And why? Because there's so many brilliant people in London. Just the other weekend we were in Kenwood House in Hampstead Heath, and the volunteer girl was telling us how Keira Knightley drops by because she doesn't live too far. Benedict Cumberbatch drops by to kind of research historical figures for his new period drama. And it's a thing, people who are big, important, influential, world-class people, that everybody knows the doors, or they are in one way or another influential. They gravitate towards cities like London. And there's a good reason for that. Because the more sophisticated, the higher level of dreams, of thinking is of people around you, and you're in their company, you inevitably start having an upward trajectory and growing to be a bit more like them. The other day I didn't get panicked, but I was just like, oh my god, I'm standing here on the tube ledge. What is stopping anybody from pushing me under the train? And then I googled, does that happen? Apparently it doesn't happen a lot. But the documented case when that actually happened, who got pushed under the train? A person who was an elderly man who used to be in charge of Eurotunnel, and Eurotunnel is obviously such an important big object. And he was director of it or something. And Eurotunnel is such an important object connecting France and England. And millions upon millions of people use it every year. So what I like to say is just you throw a stone, you hit somebody of importance in London. And that just is so fascinating to me. Like London, but it's definitely not your favorite place in the UK. Well, yeah, I see what you're saying, but it definitely is mine. You could argue because I haven't seen anything else, but I come from a smaller, quieter country. I'm fed up with smaller, quieter places, quaint places that do not matter in the grand scheme of things. Well, yeah. So you chose where to live? That is true, but I think saying thankfully with such eye roll is a bit excessive. I'm not saying like I don't live in Devon, thankfully. If I did, I would find my way out of there, because I kind of lived in proverbial Devon back in the day, you know, like proverbial being, you know, like a quieter, more remote place where everybody's left to their own devices. I'm sorry, Lord Way, I went on a rant. I don't know. Sounds like the myth of the American dream. It does and it doesn't at the same time. I mean, I know how you might feel hearing that, but I know I'm getting the positive effects of London. Maybe because like I'm in a fortunate position to be able to just like, oh, I want to do a musical theater course. Let me pay some people, and I get to touch a bit of this world, which I'm so fascinated by. I get to like hang out with musical theater people for like a hot second and learn what it's like on the inside, learn all of the like dirt and spilled tea and whatnot. Charlie says, start living in Edinburgh in September, so that's like a mix of London and country. Well, I get what you're saying. Edinburgh reminds me of Tallinn, big time. I'm glad it's working for you. I hope I'm not sensing hostility in your tone. I hope I'm making this up. We have a big presence in Edinburgh, so I've been to Edinburgh quite a bit. I'm making this up. That's great. That's great that you're so unperturbed. I guess he cannot even help me craft all of these insane components that I need. Okay. That's mighty fine. We're gonna go to a proper craftsman.
Thanks. See you later.
Hard to judge over text. Well, yeah, definitely. Especially like when I have myself as a frame of reference and I'm snarky AF. What are you gonna... How come Edinburgh? I mean, it's beautiful. It's very hilly. It has a lot of history. But one thing about Edinburgh, its climate is worse than London's and Devon's. And another thing which kind of baffles me is how quickly the games close. Shops. You know? It's like you have to choose whether you work that day or visit some essential shops that day. Just like, what? Starting at uni? Oh, Charlie. You're so young. That's why you're talking about nightlife. That's why you were like, Charlie, Necros player, hi, how are you doing? How are you doing? Charlie, Necros, I know you don't know me that well. How old do you think I am? I just want to, like, bring it home to Charlie. Why talks about nightlife in any city are just lost on me. You're great! Brings you here. Are you nostalgic about Witcher, or are you just thinking about playing it? It's not the hottest game right now, but like to me it's the best game that I've ever played. 26? Interesting. Thanks, I guess. 22. Iceman, what would you say? You think I'm not 22? Interesting. That's what people would think. Interesting. Capture the castle. Why am I going there? I don't want to go there. I want to go here. Why don't you like the combat? I'm enjoying the combat. That's about the only combat that I can do. 25 was your guess. Dear people, Charlie, Iceman, Necros, I'm 30, going on 31 in October. Nightlife? Excuse my arthritis. How about no? So yeah, guys, you're quite alright with 25, 26. It's still very flattering.
Yes, a face no ointment could help.
And now I understand that if Charlie is only going to uni, by the way, like I've known a lot of people who came away with great education from Edinburgh's uni, and they're working in very great companies now. You're doing 30 yourself. It was weird to see me myself as a 22-year-old kid. Well, we're the same age, you know? We can beat it. It's not too old for clubs. Like, I mean, I guess you're right, but I know that some people that are dear to my heart that I know that are 30 and that would have otherwise like gone to clubs, they start to complain. Me, I was always just like above it. Not above it, it wasn't my thing. It was like I felt as uncomfortable as a person can get. It was zero enjoyment. It was below zero enjoyment. So no.
Keep calm. Start no brawls.
Dude, I've lived in Newcastle for a while. Geordies don't fucking stop clubbing until they get liver failure. Ugh.
There's more to be done.
I've heard about that about Newcastle. Like, I just don't know. I'm so happy I've never had this in my life. I was never interested. I would much rather watch something, draw something, play a game, read a book. That was way more enriching for me, and like still managed to be socially trained enough to make my way in the world to a degree. It's called being an introvert. Way, man, can't get it. I don't know if it's exactly like... I think there could be some extroverts who are not into clubbing, but those would maybe be not as prevalent, I would say. But yeah. Well, basically, Charlie, what are you gonna study if you don't mind us asking?
I hope the search goes well.
I know a lot of people who went and worked in Amazon after finishing some program in Edinburgh. Rockstar Games is in Edinburgh, so if you're into development, AI, or any of the tech stuff, that's a thing. People went to Facebook after studying in Edinburgh. Like, lots of great careers and lives were jump-started in Edinburgh. Okay, let's try to craft something.
Would you craft something for me?
Russian and politics? Charlie! Russian? Do you want me to help you with Russian? Are you gonna be a diplomat? What are you gonna do with Russian and politics? All the alternative to clubbing you mentioned were things you do by yourself. Yeah, I mean, I like board gaming. Board gaming is a social activity. Eh? Love it. What's an introvert's favorite party room? A circular one, since we get infinite corners to hide? Really? There are no corners in circular one. There's just like no corners to hide. Nothing that could get you in an Amazon. Would you want to go to Amazon? Or Facebook or something? Can't say I would try board gaming. What do I play? Oh, I can play anything. I've played so many games. Like, I've played Game of Thrones board game. I can't even start. One of my favorite ones is Merchants and Marauders, where you're playing pirates or merchants. and you have like real quests like in the game, and you're trying to complete that. And behind me there's 2, 3, 4 games, and there's like a different shelf of them there. Of course, I've played the Carcassonne, the Settlers of Catan, all of that. Played so many. Mathematically, a circle has infinite corners? Really? Oh my god, pardon me my ignorance. I really didn't know about that. Iceman, let it go. It also has 0 corners if you're being pedantic. Does it? Charlie. Iceman, what did you study? Charlie, you're gonna be studying soft sciences. What do you know about corners and maths? Don't take me seriously. Oh, Necros! Welcome to the court. We're gonna finally try to do some more gaming while we still have some time. And we're wondering if we can craft... Necros, what are you doing? Dropping bits like nobody's business. Thank you. Why? It's just insane. Thanks. What just happened? Never had this happen. By the way, have we bothered Necros with Necros, have we bothered you with with voting on whom should we draw? Because you see, this game is been here 5 minutes through. Yeah, I mean, like, how can you do that? I mean, obviously we're flattered, but that just seems... What? Thank you so much. Like, especially giving us so much credit. Like, Lord Way did, like, yeah, a lot for us, but he's been around, like, he's been around for forever. He's one of the oldest standing members here, so he was just like, is this good enough? Do I want to stick around? And then he kind of decided that he did. Yeah, thank you, Necros. Thank you, Lordway. Gee. Okay, enriched Demetrium plate. So we need to go to components, Demetrium plate, enriched Demetrium ion. Okay, we need more ingots. Components missing. Enriched Demetrium ore. Components present. 4 out of 1. Okay, we can make 4 of them. That's great. Craft item. Craft item. Craft item. Craft item. Awesome. Ingot. Craft item. Great. Enriched Demetrium plate. We can just make 1. Whoa, guys, that's not enough. So much adventuring. So much adventuring. For little gain. Whoa. FML. But we really need this armor. I think we really should start with the chest armor. Interesting. What are we missing again? Cured draconoid leather. Awesome. We need to craft this too. And then we need to do an enriched one. I'm so broke now. I didn't realize it was 100. Do we have enriched draconoid now? We could enrich something. Infuse Salazar hide. Okay. Cured draconoid leather. Craft item. How didn't we get it again? Okay, we need to find more of this ore. I think we need to do more of the quests that have to do with treasure hunting.
Farewell.
Because
Good
this is
luck
when we were
on the
finding the
path.
ores. Like, Dude, I'm not kidding. Like, this is gonna be such a big thing now for us to do the armor. Never for a second have I ever thought, do I want to stick around? I just can't believe that this is like too flattering. The Baron's wife is being overtaken. Damn it. Yay! Damn, thank you for voting. Thank you for voting. My results do not update. What's happening? Do you see what I see? What is the snapshot? Can you change your vote? No, you can't. You only get one. Let's be fair. Let's be fair and square here. Necros player, your pleasure. Aww. Thank you. Adventuring, adventuring, adventuring. Journal. Treasure hunts. Coin doesn't stink. Around the world in 8 days. Okay. Cemetery. Cemetery sounds great. You guys, I used to be a goth at some point. Well, I don't know if I was a goth. But people were calling me that and I was just like, okay, sounds nice. I was into Evanescence and Emily and I would be wearing all black and hanging out at cemeteries. Like, yeah, there was a year in my life when me and my friends were just like hanging out at a cemetery, just, you know. Cemeteries right here. Wow. Cemeteries were cozy, quiet, with nice benches to sit, lots of ground to explore. You know, like beautiful cemeteries like the one we're going to visit now. What are you gonna do when you finish the DLC? Be right back. We're waiting for you back. Do whatever you need to do. Oh, Charlie. I'm probably gonna do that art stream session. It may take us like 3 streams to actually finish the portrait. 2 to 3, depending. I'm gonna finish up Greece. That's 1 more stream. And probably, I'm not sure yet, but I think I'm very tempted to go into Bloodlines Vampires the Masquerade. They've just announced the second game, the second installment, and that game is in need of a dire refresh. It's so great. It's just like the world building there, the quests there, so immersive, even though it's so old. Cheers? What are you saying? Cheers! Indeed, cheers! Find the treasures hidden in the cemetery. Okay, let's check behind all of this. Now we're stuck. Yeah, basically Vampire the Masquerade is so deep, atmospheric, that I think out of the bug is active again. Out of everything that I know, it would be most worthy successor to Witcher. What does the bug even eat if he just sat here for 24 hours? I don't see any indication of a treasure. Maybe here? На здоровье! There are so many weird things Russian people say when they drink. Like, vzdragnem. I think vzdragnem is like, you know, let's shiver. And the shiver is what happens to you when you, like, down a shot of vodka and you're like, oh. So hence. Yeah. Guys, do you know where this treasure would be? think it's on purpose very hidden. Find a treasure hidden in the cemetery. Ernst had the key. Grieving after having lost his beloved and unable to bear the life alone, Bruce had chosen suicide, jumped in the lake and drowned. Geralt found an interesting letter. Yet to get to the treasure he needed a key, so we need to find a grave. Are you the grave? No. Are you the graves? I don't see anything. We might need to abandon this quest, for I'm not very observant. Okay, not here either. Not here either. None of these graves seem to have it. Guys, help! Really, backseat gaming, please, now. Maybe. Hey, Alice. Sarah! Hey! Hey, thank you for stopping by. How are you? By the way, Sarah plays Witcher sometimes, but mostly she plays PUBG, and she does it so well that she gets invited to all of the tournaments and is representing us women. So soon there will be the lines will be blurred between boys and girls in gaming, thanks to her. Oh fuck. I just don't know how to do shoutouts. Thank you, Lord Way. Lord Way is a super cool human being in this community who helps me so much. Sarah, your chance to actually, another chance to influence the world and what's happening in the world. Would you please vote in our poll? Please, your vote is very important. We're gonna do an art stream and we're gonna draw somebody from Witcher. Beautiful girl. And please help us choose. Please. Don't make me draw old Anna. That's one thing that I wouldn't want to do. Call me ageist, if you will. Syria, of course. Well, yeah, people, yeah, vote whatever your heart's telling you to vote for. You see, I just don't know if I admit that about myself in a way. How are those words gonna get to me? I don't know. Like, I'm specifically drawing beautiful girls in the prime of their youth. That's just my type. Great choice. Yes. You stream every day nowadays. No, Sarah. It's just like, you know, the setup is different. Guess what? Because I'm alone in the apartment, so I don't have to worry about maintaining anyone's privacy who might be sitting here watching TV or doing anything else, or go using the door behind me, so I can finally stream from my best angle. Remember taking photos, Sarah? There are good angles and there are angles that are not as great. How is it going? How's it going? How's Witcher going? Are you ever streaming that? Like, okay, and I need to, and that's why I'm explaining, because I'm alone now. I can stream whenever I can stream, not only on Wednesdays, because usually it's only on Wednesdays. It's an agreed time. That's why this kind of like is happening. Oh my god, I can do it. Meow. Is that a real cat? Well, that was a cat. Chat. I recognized the cat. I wasn't mistaking a dolphin or a peacock for a cat. It was a cat. Probably had 1 month break from Witcher at least. Why is that though? Do you really like... Is it being conscious of the content that people are expecting? Or is it just that you were feeling like... Oh, a puma. I don't want to kill a cat. Even if it's a vicious, aggressive one. I want to stream it, but people always ask to do on PUBG. Oh. Do you think that's right? Like, how do you balance what you want to do and what people have grown to expect and cherish the most? And sometimes you just feel like playing PUBG. Panther! She actually followed me. I didn't want to kill you. I said explicitly that I didn't want to kill her. There are 2 of them. Guys, don't let me die.
Not good.
Not good, but I have my adrenaline. If I get rid of one of them, the second will go quicker. Okay, I have all of my adrenaline filled up, so I'm in no danger of perishing here. Okay. And sometimes I just feel like playing PUBG. I should just tell them another time and stream Witcher. Well, maybe do what your heart tells you. I think sometimes, even if you're doing it on the level that you're doing it, you have to claim your interests and time and fun back. That's basically all I'm ever doing. Whoa. Whoa. We didn't die. I think we've learned to fool gravity these days. Because usually it was the worst.
Mentioned. Need to look around.
Need to look around, and I'm immediately looking around. Okay. Seems we're good. Is that a good place for a meditation? Seems to me as good as any. Alchemy. I just wanted to check if I can craft any more cool shit. Dyes. I can craft dyes, but not oils. Irinea. I thought I had it. Migretto. Ugh. I think I'm not gonna be able to finish my collection of oils, but that's fine. Can't wait to play some PUBG after 1 week. What have you been doing? What have you been up to this week? I've noticed that you haven't been online. And by the way, I'm probably gonna be gone for a week after this. I don't know if Wednesday is gonna happen.
Slips of paper all over. Prayer on each one. Maybe Merton left one too.
But I hope Wednesday is gonna happen. By the way, Sarah, we're just at the very end of our Witcher story. Can you imagine? But this is a safe part because this is treasure hunting. So it's not very spoilery. We've done the spoilery bit in the beginning of a stream. In the first like 2 hours of the stream, it was like the main quest. And now we're doing like beats and bobs that let me beautifully, shapely, alluring. Let me be beautiful, shapely, alluring, and always youthful. Please. I stand by that. And may lies no on that strumpet Maria's fat hiney. Well, if it's fat, it's already a curse. Okay. So those are curses and blessings and wishes. Iceman, did I do Professor's Quest? I think I did. It's to... I don't remember the essence of the quest, but it was something about mutating the mutagens from one type to another. Something that would let you do it. It was just in Finland because sister graduated on Saturday. Oh, what did she graduate as? As high school student? As bachelor's? As masters? What did you study? By the way, Sarah, this might be like a weirdly mainstream question, but as you're studying in the medical field, right? Do you watch Dr. Mike? I just started watching him.
There we are. Merton wrote a prayer on the back of the diagram. Seems he left the prison, came here, and on to the temple.
Okay. Libioda's temple. I see. All roads lead to Libioda's temple. Remember to seek moderation in all things, in drink and victuals. What are victuals? Lord Way, what are victuals? Ah, you don't. It's fine. I just think I'm like a bit into YouTubers too much. And the pleasures of the flesh, for whosoever shall abuse these pleasures shall awake the next morning great pain with a pounding head and a wilted member? Like, wilted dick? What about Professor's Quest, Iceman? Of course I did everything of importance, and I think Professor's Quest was pointed to me by Yen. And you just cannot forego Yennefer. So, Sarah, by the way, if you voted for Ciri, is it safe for me to assume that if you were to identify with anybody, any female character from a game, that would be it? Ooh, great. Let's check that out. I don't see any other question marks here. Okay, there are many. But let's check that out while we're still on. Should have been sleeping already, but I'll go soon. I think what we wanted to do next is like make sure we're getting the ore for to actually craft. Okay. Are you afraid of spiders? Look away. Okay, this is actually challenging. We're level 48, barely. And we haven't been upgrading our abilities. Oh no, actually it kind of went away. For whatever reason, you know? Usually have an indicator that you have unspent skill points, and I don't have it anymore. I'm like, where did they all go? Okay, if fire hits them, it hits them hard. And I still have my adrenaline, so I'm not gonna die. Whatever happens. Not yet. The sounds they make are so awful. I think the bug over my head, the one that was scaring us yesterday, is squirming, seeing me annihilate those. No, these quests have looked like that. Oh, I'm sorry. Can you repeat that? Sarah, what would you say? Do you identify with Ciri as you've been very eager to vote for her, or you voted for her for some other reason? Whom would you identify from the game most? It could be any character, boy, girl. It can be Roach. If you feel this way. How far would we have? Oh, we didn't even reach this. We're still going for the green marker. And then we're gonna fast travel to where we can get the... Fuck my life, almost walked into there. How about no? Okay, they're actual monsters. If Witcher has been put on this earth for anything, it's for getting the earth rid of this. Or whatever the world this one is. Oh, another spider. Makes the sound just like a normal 3 jackdaws? What do you mean 3 jackdaws? Okay, maybe they're not gonna chase me. Maybe they will. And there's a wraith. And we're just going somewhere. Can you please stop? We have somewhere to be. You leave me alone, I leave you alone. Which game? Spectre oil. I should remember them by now, but I still don't. So many wraiths. How many levels? Oh. How many levels is there in this game? Like, can Witcher really become level 50? Will he stop level 50? Is it level capped? Okay, you dead? You dead. Awesome. Let's go on. We get Gwent card from him. Oh gee, another fight. Okay, these are probably not specters, so we need to change the oil. There's no level cap. You can continue your current level in the new game plus mode. Interesting. What is the game plus mode? Are they necrophages? I feel they're necrophages, or they're the vampires. They look more like vampires, I wanna say. Yeah, defo. Too much more to fight. Oh boy. Kind of really low on generally now. But we can handle that. He's gonna be like somewhere in our very much special rubric of, I don't know, what was this in the bestiary? It's not Draconites, he would relics, he's a relic. It's definitely a relic. No. No, he's only a vampire? Okay, okay, ugh. An ugly one too. The game starts from the beginning, where we are looking for Yen, but we keep all the gear and the level we have at the end of the previous playthrough. Obviously all hostiles scale up to our level. Interesting. Would you say it then makes sense to play that on Death March? Oh look, the brain is moving. Is that normal? Ugh, that was nasty. Don't know what I would use it for, but hey. Guarded treasure. Death March on NG is an awesome experience. Well, I probably wouldn't get to experience that because I want to play more games. Not just Witcher exclusively. I know you don't support my decision, understand it was not easy for me, but I have decided I will lead the expedition to the Terms ruins. The information I might acquire there will mark new height in my career. I do not know what arguments would have to use to understand to not seek rival you. I understand this is a matter of ambition to you, but our scholarly work should not affect things between us. I believe once you have pieced it all together in your head, you will join us as my assistant, and together we shall discover... What? Necrophages? Vampires? There seems to be nothing much. Okay, what is the loot here? Journal diagram. This is the ore that we need. Leather scraps. Okay, let's take everything. Oh, that's a great loot. Oh, shit. We have arrived. I fear entering these ruins. I fear what I shall find there. I think I lack the strength to face the truth. That impertinent upstart Philip Borot is driving me completely mad. He's accused me of idleness and indecision. How dare he hurl such insults in the presence of the other members of our expedition. He doesn't understand who my beloved Isabel was, who she is to me. I do not wish to. I cannot face the truth. I'm off alone at the moment, for I do not wish them to see me when I find. I will begin by searching the ruins of the temple abutting the river. What has just happened here? What happened to Isabel? What happened to her lover who came after her? Well, we're actually gathering some of the necessary materials that we were after, so that's cool. But I think it's time for us to chart our next... Yeah, this is going to be our next destination. And then even look into this as the first thing next time. And yeah, next time, what we're gonna be doing, we're gonna build as many armor pieces as possible from the starting point. Of course, the chest armor is first, and then if it's gonna get like too hard, too long, we're not gonna need the whole set, because we're not gonna use the Witcher woven sword, because we already have the most awesome sword in the game and it just doesn't make sense. But I think just before venturing out into the finality of it all, we should get the chest armor, maybe pants, boots, gloves. Let's look into that. Swords. At least with silver one we're good. But I think, yeah, armor. I don't know much about... Maybe not the weapons, but we'll try to craft the armor. And then go and try to see. Also, we need to look after our estate, because this is where we're going to live with Yennefer when it's all done. Whoa! That was such a... I will have nobody to rate, really. That was a good one, guys. Really enjoyed tonight. Thank you for sticking around. Sorry if it wasn't as varied in our discussions as it usually is, but we'll get there. We'll get our voice back. We'll get the sniffles out. So, thank you for thanking me for the stream. Thank you for always being so well-mannered and proper. What a time. Yeah, Charlie, thank you for stopping by. Would love to learn more about your Russian and politics ambition. It's time to take this all off, to set our alarm and be off to bed. Thank you. Thank you. See you soon. I'm gonna keep you updated on when we're gonna go live next. I suppose Wednesday, but I cannot be sure. But I suppose Wednesday. If not this Wednesday, then next Wednesday for sure. such a drawn out goodbye. I just cannot do it gracefully and fast. Okay, thanks, bye.